We're going big. It's a double IPA from Northern Monk. This is Divine Faith, 8.4%. What's it going to be like? Is it going to blow my socks off? Keep on watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to be drinking this beer from Northern Monk, one of my favourite breweries, but this is a Divine Faith, a double IPA, 8.4%. Don't drink huge amounts of double IPA because, let's face it, I'm a bit of a lightweight. But, you know, I love Northern Monk and I do love their Faith Pale Ale. This is obviously a twist edition of this. Juicy liquid gold, it says. I mean, it's in this lovely gold can. Looks pretty good. In terms of the hops, it's got Citra, Eldorado, Mosaic, and Columbus. So let's crack this open and see if it's going to be as hard hitting as it sounds. Divine Faith. Let's see what it's all about. Well, it certainly looks like it's obviously a New England style, double New England style of beer. So beer in a glass. Yeah, look at it. Lovely straw coloured, sort of custard. Got 2 and a bit fingers of head. Looks pretty good. And already, you know, there's a bit of fast carbonation moving up there. Quite a lot of carbonation for a double IPA, but let's see what it smells like. Oh, it smells really good. Really strong aroma of tropical, pineapple, mango, bit of grapefruit, citrus. Oh, it smells really, really good. I just hope it's nice and smooth and as juicy as it smells. Cheers, everyone. That is good. It's funny because when I see these double IPAs, I think, oh, you know, if they're 8% plus, you know, is it going to be too strong? I've had double IPAs that just a little bit too much of a hot burn or alcohol warmth, and it ruins that sort of nice juiciness that I want. This though, it doesn't drink anywhere near the 8.4%. It tastes to me like a very good New England IPA coming in at, you know, 6 and a bit percent. It's a slight warmth, but yeah, big hits of sweet tin pineapple, mango, lemons, limes. It's quite zesty in terms of that lime flavour. It's really sort of started to pop through. And then there's this lychee, gooseberry, those sort of flavours as well. And I'd almost say it's, you know, if I didn't know that it didn't have it in, I'd almost say it'd have Sabro hop in it, because it has got that real sort of coconut. It's got a slight, not coconut, but pineapple and lime with a sort of slight sweetness that could be coconut. It tastes incredible. And I've been putting this one off because I wanted to drink this one on a day where I'm just going to drink one beer, midweek beer this is. And I thought, yeah, I feel like one of these tonight. It's been a hot week this week. Wanted to cool down. Wanted something that I can just have one beer and feel like I'm really enjoying it. And this is it. This is a really good double IPA. I mean, Northern Monk, they know how to make beer, don't they? They know how to make IPAs. You know, all of their IPAs I think are good. Whether it be in the Transient, whether it be in the Scaffel, whether it be in Faith in the Futures. I mean, we've got Divine Faith, or Faith in the Futures is a normal, a strength IPA, and then you've got Faith the Pale Ale, and even those other ones we had, that funky Far Out IPA that we had, I can't even remember the name of it, but that was really good as well. But this is a really cracking beer. 8.4%, you know, it can put people off, but don't, if you look at this, see this beer and you think 8.4%, it's going to be strong, it's going to be like special brew. It's not. I mean, you just pour it out and look at it. It's beautiful. If you get a good brewery that know how to make double IPAs, then you don't have to worry. There is you know, I can feel the alcohol starting, you know, it does feel stronger when you drink it, just because you can feel it sort of start to affect you straight away. But it's still full of fruit flavours. Pineapple, tin pineapple, mango, passion fruit, bit of gooseberry and lychee, lime, lemon. There's no real bitterness at all on the back end. In fact, the back end, it's got a subtleness of citrusy sort of grapefruit flavours, but it's very, very subtle and not overly bitter at all. I think this is a tremendous beer. 8.4%. If you have a couple of these, you'll soon know about it, I'd say. But let's get some scores. Okay, the scores are in for this Divine Faith Double IPA, 8.4% in this lovely striking gold can from Leeds Masters Northern Monk. This is a very good beer. We'll start with the aroma. Well, I mean, when you get double IPAs, you're expecting a nice big hit of aroma when you open it up, because you know the stronger the beer, the more hops go into it. And this one is not, you know, it's got that sort of polished type of aroma. You know, you crack it open, straight away the room is filled with this lovely tropical sort of aroma. Big on the pineapple, then you've got limes and lemons in there. You've got lychee, we've got a little bit of passion fruit, gooseberry. There's lots of different aromas going to this. Big on the pineapple, I would say, up front. But it's a beautiful smelling beer, so I'm giving it 15 for aroma. Appearance, well, again, a lovely custardy. It's nice and thick. It's got, you know, you've got nice lace in the glass. It's a lovely looking beer. It's just what you want from an IPA. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. And then flavour, well, I've got to go in again. Soft mouthfeel, low levels of carbonation as you would expect. Big pineapple on the front. And then you've got this sort of mixture of sort of mango and passion fruit, lychee and gooseberry, those sort of quite sharp sort of fruits. There's quite a lot of lime in there as well, quite a big zesty lime flavour. And then you get a little bit of, I mean, I think now I'm getting a little bit of a warmth, but it certainly doesn't affect the overall taste of the beer. It might affect my overall speech in terms at the moment, because I'm starting to feel it start to affect me already, even though I've nearly finished one can. That's all I want to drink of it. It is a strong beer, 8.4%, but it doesn't taste like an overly strong beer. Those of you that remember those big strong beers of yesterday, you know, although you can still get them like Special Brew and those sort of beers, it's nothing like that. It's still quite fruity, quite fresh, and there's quite a nice zestiness about it. The lime is quite big on the sort of back end of this. It's a very nice beer, tastes pretty good. I'm giving it 35 because a double IPA, there's so many things can go wrong with them. I mean, even, you know, I've had double IPAs from Polly's and I think they do great double IPAs, but I've had them from them and sometimes they can be a little bit, you can get hop burn, there's too much hops in them, you know, you get that warmth, and it can affect the enjoyment in terms of when you get that nice fruit flavour. But this one doesn't really go into that, so it's a very good, well brewed beer. So 35 for flavour. Value for money. Well, this can was over a £5. It's a bit expensive, really, when you think about it. But 8.4%. You're getting a lot of beer for your ABV, I'd say. So I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10 for value. And then by overall experience, well, I wouldn't want to have more than one of these because it's 8.4%. But it's got a really nice, fruity, without going overly dank. You know, sometimes those double IPAs can get really sort of dank and over-ripened fruit, but it tastes very fresh, very sort of zesty. As I say, the lime flavour in it is quite strong, actually. You get big hits of pineapple and then a lot of lime. And I would always associate those two flavours with Sabro hop, but it doesn't have Sabro hop in it. It has Citra, Eldorado, Mosaic and Columbus. To be honest, we've had those sort of hops together before, you know, so it's interesting that you're getting that flavour with the fact that it's a double IPA. 8.4%. It's probably the high level of a double IPA. I mean, you as soon as you get close to 9, you're looking at triple IPAs. But this is a really nice, well-balanced beer, and I'm giving it 14 for my overall experience. Top those scores up. Northern Monk, they've done it again. It's a highly recommended. It's an Iron Maiden beer. It is quite the heaviest of heavy metal. 81 out of 100. it's another great beer. So Divine Faith, give it a go. Unfortunately, this one's not in the supermarkets, although they have got Northern Monk have got a new beer in Tesco's that's a double IPA that I will be trying to get hold of, because this is, if it's like this one, it'd be good. So you can get, if you can get double IPAs in Tesco's, and I think they're about £4, so that'd be great. I'm looking forward to that. Can't remember the name. No, I have completely lost in terms of the name. The beer is starting to get to me, but check it out. I mean, try this one because it is very good, but I also try to get that Tesco one. It's also another double IPA. You don't get huge amounts of double IPAs in the supermarkets, but when you do, you should always try them. I have got another one, a Sainsbury's one that's coming up soon. That's a double IPA, and that is by a brewery. I can't remember the name. Oh, no. I'm not sure. It's a collaboration brewery, but I will be reviewing that on the channel. It's another double IPA from Sainsbury's. I mean, I never, craft beer in Sainsbury's is hard to come by, but now they've got double IPAs. So they're taking it seriously, which is great. I've whittled on enough. The beer is starting to affect me. I might have a little lay down now, just have a little snooze, just to make sure I'm back to my full strength. This is a good beer. 81 out of 100. Hope you enjoyed the review. And until the next one, you know what you've got to do. If you can, you've got to keep on rocking.